Welcome to Columbia. I'm Joe Green.
Joe Green will step back.
And into the end zone for a Columbia touchdown.
I play quarterback. I'm studying economics, and I'm going into my junior year.
Hey everybody, Mitch Moyer.
Pursued, and he's going to be sacked. Mitch Moyer out of Wilmington, Delaware with the sack.
Defensive lineman, financial econ. I'm going to be a senior. We can't wait to show you guys around and show you what Columbia is all about.
So right now we're right in between Butler and Low Library. There's a lot going on right now with commencement coming up, but usually on nice days like today, there's a lot of people out studying, hanging out, doing their thing.
Just a brief history about the university. The university was originally founded in 1754 under the name King's College, and then it was refounded in 1784 under the name Columbia University or Columbia College. One interesting fact about the university is that there's a 6-to-1 faculty to student ratio, which makes it one of the lowest in the country. All right, right now we're standing in front of Dodge Fitness Center. Dodge Fitness Center has a tri-level fitness facility as well as multiple gyms, training room, and many other amenities.
So right now we're in the Dodge study room for the football team, and a lot of guys studying here, find some quiet space, and work on finals.
Yeah, this is a really cool space for us. We come in here, watch film, able to get work done. We kind of have our own space right here, right on campus, just to study, just for the team. We're the only one with swipe access, so you know it's a great spot to get some quiet. Right now, we're standing in front of the Pupin Physics Laboratory. This is one of the older buildings on campus. Fun fact about that building is that part of the Manhattan Project was actually worked on that building back in the day.
And then we have our Northwest Corner building. It's a science building on campus for us, and it resembles the new Columbia Business School up on 125th. Yeah, so we're now in front of the engineering building. When you get to Columbia, you have a choice to go Columbia College, CC, or engineering school, which is C's. Our team is a mix of guys doing C's and CC, and this is the engineering building.
Absolutely. The Food Foundation School for Engineering, one of the top engineering programs in the country. Inside there's a bunch of high-tech laboratories and pretty much anything you could ever dream of for an engineering major. Right now we're standing in URAS. URAS is the home of numerous classrooms for guys that study everything from econ to engineering to business. Some cool features about this building are that there's a library right behind me. There's also numerous classrooms on all 7 floors, as well as teachers' offices for office hours and other opportunities to meet with teachers. All right, right now we're standing on the overpass right over Amsterdam. This connects the main part of campus over here to my left to the law school, Wien Hall, and International Affairs over to my right. If you look down this way, you can look down south into Manhattan. This is right here into Midtown. This is probably one of the best views on campus.
Yeah, a lot of people hang out here, do homework, and hang out, and then right under us is where we get picked up to go to Baker.
Right now, we're standing in front of Wallach Hall as well as John Jay. These are 2 of the potential freshman dorms. However, of course, if you're going to be a football player, you'll be rooming in Carmen with other football players.
Yeah, John Jay has the biggest dining hall on campus, so you'll see a lot of the football guys here eating, as well as Lerner. They have a big dining hall as well. So we're outside Butler Library. It's the main library on campus, and the spot you'll find most people studying.
Yeah, it's a really unique place. There's the stacks, which is kind of the center of the library. Real quiet place to study. And then also, you know, you have your other rooms kind of around the exterior with these big glass windows up there, you know, a bunch of natural sunlight. It really is a beautiful place. And then also, it has all the books you would ever possibly need for any research papers, assignments, or any classes. Right now, we're standing in front of Lerner Hall. Lerner Hall has a bunch of really cool amenities. For starters, there's Ferris Booth Commons, which is the 2nd largest dining hall on campus. There's also kind of all the academic deans. Any academic support you're going to need, you're going to find in here. There's also a bunch of common areas with ping pong tables, computers, study areas, pretty much anything you could ever need, as well as an auditorium. Hey guys, really hope you enjoyed our tour today at the beautiful Columbia University. We hope that we got to show you everything that was unique and awesome about this great university.
We look forward to seeing you guys on campus.
Hello everybody, my name is Ernie Robertson. I'm a senior wide receiver, a sustainable development major out of New York City. Here we are at Baker Athletic Complex where we host all of our Columbia outdoor athletics. So I'll take you a little bit around and show you what's going on here. Welcome to the Campbell Sports Center, named after former Columbia football alumnus, coach, captain Bill Campbell. This is where we have a lot of our football offices, meeting rooms, weight room, and I'll show you a little bit more of that in a little bit. Here we have Milstein Pavilion. This is where we have most of our team meals during preseason and sometimes during the the season itself. A lot of alumni events happen here, such as the rookie draft, which you would learn more about once you got here, recruiting visits and things of that nature. So here we have our student athlete study room. A lot of people will utilize this room to study throughout the year, do homework, study films, study plays, etc. During final season especially, you'll see a lot of people in here getting work done. It's more of a quiet study area that people utilize, and there are some other spaces as well, but this is usually where you come for a quiet study space and study time. So we just came from the study room and now we're in the student athlete lounge. This is where a lot of people hang out before practice, before meetings, and we really try to facilitate a one-stop shop for everything that a student athlete can need up here at Baker and in the Campbell Center. So you see we have TVs behind me and to my left, a lot of chairs, people take naps. It's a great time to bond with your teammates, and just a good place to be during the season. So here we have Rusica Theater. This is where we have most of our team meetings as an entire team, but actually this theater can be split into two up on the topper level, so we can have position meetings as well for smaller groups or unit meetings for offense and defense. When recruits actually come here during game days and recruiting visits, you also will come in here and have some meetings as a large group before you go out and see the rest of the facilities. So now we're in the weight room. We actually have 3 full-time strength and conditioning coaches who, if you ask anybody on the team, they're going to tell you they're the best in the country. And this is a lot where the work happens outside of the field. So we're in here training off-season, during the season, preseason, etc. So in terms of our weight program, we have actually some cool features. For every lift, we attach a sensor to the bars that we use for clean, bench, squat, etc. And it's actually measured on an iPad, and then it tells us exactly how hard we're pushing it, the velocity, and things of that nature in order to grow and build on that information. So now we're on the 2nd floor of the Christie Fieldhouse. This is where we have our training room, our nutritionist, so if you need help gaining or losing weight, that's where you would go, and our equipment room. Our equipment room we're a Nike school, and they're going to provide you with everything you need at the start of the year, and if you need anything as the season progresses or as we go into the off season, you come up here and this is where I'll get you figured out. Right now we're in our training room. As you can see behind me, we have a hot and cold tub. This is where you go for a lot of recovery and things after practice when you need to get your legs back under you. In general, this is a great place for recovery and a lot of preventative measures. Our training staff is world class, just the best that you're gonna get around. Here we are obviously in the football locker room. It's where we're at before games, practices, etc. But it's also a good place to hang out just as a team. We have ping pong tables, TVs, and it just facilitates a good bonding environment for our team. It's also actually going to look a little different in a few years because we're going to do a $1.5 million renovation on the locker room. So it looks like this right now, and it's going to look slightly different when a lot of you get here. Now we're at where the magic happens. We're at Robert K. Kraft Field at Lawrence A. Wean Stadium. This is where we have our games, our practices. Amazing atmosphere, unreal atmosphere. When we look at homecoming games and just games in general, amazing to play here. Love the student body, love how much the student body embraces the football team, and just an amazing place to play football. As the only stadium in New York, in Manhattan, it's a great place to be. Thank you guys. This has been a tour of Baker Athletic Facilities. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.